Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome back to From Heroes to Icons. Jason here with another nice video talking about one character in particular. This episode of On the Run, we will be talking about Mark Slayton, none other than one of my favorite Image characters, Backlash. He was created, let me go to my notes here. I'm going to try to go to this video kind of quick, not feeling the best. Everything looks dim to me. So, got to get those eyes checked. But Backlash was created, I don't know, I didn't write what year it was. It had to be in early 90s, I guess, by Brandon Choi, Brett Booth, and Jim Lee. He made his debut in the Stormwatch comic book, which was pretty much like the intergalactic Justice League of Wildstorm. In issue number 3, he made his first appearance, and his first cover appearance was in issue number 4. What issue? Number 4? 4 and 5. Something like that. But 4 and 5. Not 3 and 4. But it was really kind of dope. Never seen a character like this before. He's almost like a cross between Spider-Man and like a Jason Bourne, if you could say that. If Spider-Man had a real smart mouth, was like 300 years old and killed people, it would be Backlash. And he's part of the alien race known as the Halibrum. I don't know if the K is silent or the H is silent, but the little short dude Imp and Zealot, he's part of their crew, and Mr. Majestic and all of them. But I think he's half Kabirum and half Atlantean, something like that. His origin is pretty dope. Try to get this stuff off of some of the sites or whatever. But one of the cool things is he has extensive experience in the military. He was part of Team 7, who also Deathblow, Backlash, and Dane from Wetworks was on. Which they haven't had really homogenous origin like that since like the Marvel Universe. I think Jim Lee has had the most characters blended together in a history of comic book telling. This stuff was pretty cool. Later on, I believe there was a team besides Stormwatch. After he left Stormwatch, he had his own series. And then there was a book called Wildcore where he had like his own team put together to, do superhero hijinks and what have you. Let's see, some of his superhuman powers. He's immune to telepathy, does have a little telekinesis himself. He can turn into mist, a la Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Of course, he has his whips. He's not an immortal, but he's extremely long-lived and heightens enhanced senses, speed, strength, dexterity, agility, and of course he is an expert in hand-to-hand combat. Always write this stuff down because just don't want to be an absolute fool in what I'm talking about. So the first 2 books I'm going to show is his first appearance, Stormwatch number 4. These are the villains that attacked the space station. And supposedly these seem like they're pretty tough, but he washes them. He washes them, and I believe his debut, issue number 4 and issue number 5, both were penciled by Brett Booth, and that's issue number 5. Those who follow me on Instagram, I just posted this a few days ago. First cover appearance of Backlash. And I got this Inside Image, issue number 20. The only reason I got it is because it's actually a reproduction of the white cover for Backlash number 1. That's Inside Image number 20. Love that book. And issue number 1, I forgot the dude that he goes and brings. He had a real bad chick for a girlfriend. Starts out as an enemy, but later on they hook up. Taboo, and I forgot this other cat. He's from Wildcats. This dude right here. That's issue number 1. Pretty dope cover of that. And of course, with your favorite characters and stuff, you can never go wrong having more than one. Well, that's what I say always. And of course, the infamous Backlash white cover. I hope you guys can see this. It looks super duper blurry to me. I can't see anything, to tell you the truth. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 issues here. 5 copies of that. Of the Backlash number 1. And I think I have another one in my want to be graded box. And Backlash, being an ex-military type, he always has different quests going on, hooking up with different characters and such. And jumping right off into issue number 2, we already get a crossover with the Savage Dragon. I'm not going to try to prolong this video too much, but I do have, I think, at least the first 10 copies. I think I have doubles for them. Triples. Issue number 3. Taboo on that cover there. With Backlash not doing so well. Love that purple cover. Put this on Instagram a little while ago. Doubles for that. One of my favorite covers right here. Issue number 4. Backlash and Taboo team up with Wolf Patachio's Wetworks. And I don't know if anyone is a fan of Brett Booth, but by the time he started the Backlash series, his figures became extremely slim and long-limbed after that. Issue number 5. There was someone, I believe, did a cover challenge. Issue number 6. Got 2 of those. Back again. It's Dane and Grail from Wetworks on a pile of Diamante. Oops. Bodies right there. Pretty dope. And I lost my train of thought there. Whatever. Gotta keep it moving. Number 7. And some of these characters and stuff that he made, they end up friends after being enemies. My boy Wes always says frenemies. Really, really dope stuff. And I think this was one of the first big crossovers for Wildstorm Rising. And I believe that's Nautica from Stormwatch saving him. And this is a Barry Windsor Smith variant. I didn't get the cover A for this. I believe for all of these Wildstorm Risings, I got the Barry Windsor Smith covers right there. But now I remember. That's my Wildstorm right there. During one of these during one of these cover art challenges, somebody put in the comments, because I did put my issue number 1 as one of my favorite image covers. They said they never heard of Backlash before, and I had a whole list of on the run that I wanted to do. Was just getting the books out and having something of a conversation to say to you guys before just showing a slew of different covers. And some of the characters, I don't know if this is the first appearance of Dingo, an Australian bounty hunter, but issue number 9. Later on in the series, Brett Booth does continue to write and plot. Issue number 10. Got some animalistic villains there. But he did step away from penciling the series later in it. And I think Juvan Kirby and Mel Ruby, I believe, took over the pencils for him in that. The series is pretty dope. A lot of espionage, Jason Bourne type stuff. We get the a lot of superheroics, aliens fighting and stuff like that. Since he was almost on like a vengeance spree to destroy the Diamante, which annihilated his family. I believe this is a wraparound cover. Let's open it up and see. Keep you guys here forever, and yes, it is. I don't know if y'all can see that. And that cat right there on the back with the dreadlocks, his name is Surge. He was a dope character, man. I thought he was like the Flash because he had like superhuman speed and all that. But his power came from a surge of adrenaline. It was pretty dope. So he would like amp his adrenaline up and he'd be able to move like super fast and all of that. Issue number 13, some more Taboo action right there. And here's where his artwork seemed to change again. Number 14, he started drawing everybody super slim. But I really like that since Backlash is an ultra athletic and agile character. Dope. Issue number 15. There's some more covert op type stuff going on here. And I can't remember for the life of me really what was going on in these books. It was so long ago. Yeah, and here's some of the stuff that Mel Ruby began to do, some of the covers and the pencils for this. Back with the Grifter. Another Mel Ruby cover, number 17. Backlash and Taboo versus Stormwatch. Might be another wraparound cover. Yep, Brett Booth comes back. Backlash. I forgot this character's name. He has like psionic powers of a Battlestone? No, that was Battalion. That's his name. I was trying to remember. They're always switching their outfits. Another crossover, Fires from Heaven. This was pretty crazy. A lot going on, but I forgot the nation, but it was similar to Madripoor, but they made like superhuman villains there and stuff. It was nuts. Yeah, Brett Booth is a beast, man. Another Fires from Heaven crossover. This is number 20. Great stuff, man. And the chick in the red that looks like Backlash with the ninja mask, that's his daughter. I think her name was Jet. Later on, after Backlash retires, she takes the name Backlash and has like a blue and white suit. Issue number 21. This cat is back. He's pretty dope. Got 2 of those. Okay. Almost there. And we are almost finished. And this issue number 22 is when Jovan Kirby takes over, and he has a very different style. And the character was a young black teenage character. He was like a fat kid, always stayed home watching TV or whatever. His origin was in some of these books, and he got hit with a meteor, and instead of dying, he turned into like a super jacked superhero. It was pretty dope. Pretty dope. And Jovan Kirby designed him and drew a couple of issues that he was in. He is a sick character. Cannot remember his name. But I met Jovan Kirby at a comic convention. And when you draw yourself in comics, he looked just like that. Super jacked. Issue number 25. This book feels a little bit thicker. And this actually, which I think is kind of dope, when they have various artists doing different parts of the book, but on the cover, we actually get it. Drew Von Kirby, who I guess gets the lion's share of the book. Dan Norton is doing some art in it. And of course, Brett Booth is doing it. And you can see his daughter there. I don't know if bring that into focus. Has a Backlash uniform on now. Pretty dope. It's issue number 25. Need to get another one of those, kind of thick. Drew Von Kirby continues in issue number 26. So he draws his characters a little thicker. Pretty dope. And him and Brett Booth go back and forth pretty much until the end. But it seemed like issue number 27, I've been seeing a lot of Backlash and Wildstorm stuff drawn by Brett Booth on Instagram lately. I know he did a variant cover for the Cyberforce 30th anniversary Kickstarter. And also, I think when a facsimile one comes out, Brett Booth is doing a wraparound cover also for it. Number 28. And he had like a mock-up of a 30th anniversary cover for the Savage Dragon also. But Brett Booth has been doing a lot of Backlash. I don't know if they're trying to bring him back, issue number 29 or whatever. But I definitely would love to see Brett Booth back on Backlash. I know he's doing Gunslinger Spawn now or whatever, but he ain't nothing compared to Backlash. Personally, this is issue number 30. Coming down, just a few more books and I'll be out your hair. But this is crazy because I guess I should have brought out some other books that Backlash was in because they're closely tied to everything that goes on within this series. And it's called Kindred. And it was with team up with him and Grifter, Cold Cash from the Wildcats, co-written and drawn by Brett Booth. But those two are always going at it. And when you read Team 7, and that was like back in like the 60s, I guess both of them are extremely long-lived. It's funny. And they're always arguing, regardless, even when they were on Team 7. That's issue 31. Trying to keep them from destroying each other. Super dope. And the last book right here is Backlash number 32. Saying goodbye to Backlash and his crew. And recently I acquired a second copy of that. So, as the old man says in Final Fantasy X, that, as they say, is that. I hope you have enjoyed this episode of On the Run. Got a few more things that I need to do. I was trying to put out a few videos a week. Roller coaster of life happens. But at least I can do these on the runs if I can't do nothing else. I wanted to do, might be 2 videos for I never finished my Storm Riders on the run, but I got a box and a half left. I think I might just make a long one for my Kung Fu fans out there that might want to see some glorious Wing Shing Ma Kung Fu covers. And of course, I want to do my new Warriors. It won't be the entire run, but the run that consists of everything from Mark Bagley and Derek Robertson. So people, as always, I say be great and do great. Peace.